The Friday Night Football Frenzy is brought to you by Nichols College. Learn, lead, succeed. The Friday Night Football Frenzy is presented by Bay State Savings Bank, the law offices of Joseph J. Carigula, Worcester State University, and Unibank.
Coming up this week on the Friday Night Football Frenzy, Shepherd Hill visits the General's Den to battle Doherty. West Boylston brings the double wing to the Woolly Swamp to face Millbury. Quabbin and their high-flying offense come to the big city to square off against North. And Oakmont makes the long trek down the valley to visit Northbridge. It's week 10. We're finishing strong. The frenzy begins right now. Let's go. Let's go!
All right, welcome to the Frenzy, everyone. Kevin Shea, Andy Lacombe. First and foremost, it is Veterans Day weekend. To all of our veterans and men and women that are serving now, thank you for your service. We salute you on this Veterans Day weekend.
I had lunch with my favorite veteran this afternoon, my dad.
Frank Lacombe.
Let's start with football, though. It was bone cold tonight, and there were soccer championships that we'll talk about a little later on. But we start with football, and still a lot of really big matchups here on the eve of the Central Mass Championships. We start with a big one in D3 here in the city. Doherty hosting Shepherd Hill. The fans were bundled up at Commerce Bank Field.
Look at that guy with the kid with the coffee there. He's talking
Sean Mulcahy just has a windbreaker and a hoodie on, no gloves. There was a coach with shorts on, too. This Doherty staff is tough.
Yep, they are.
No question about it. Shepherd Hill going for it on fourth down early. The Highlander defense stiffening there for the stop. Doherty then going for it on fourth down. Herman Achimpong. Nice run after the catch. Takes the shot, gets the first.
Protecting the football. Two hands on the ball, and a night like tonight, you needed it.
First and goal, Tejon Vassar, untouched. He goes in for 6. It's 7-0 Highlanders. Shepherd Hill, a rare punt. And it's blocked. Chris Yaboa recovering for the Highlanders. Doherty doing it on all facets. Then it's Vassar, a little end-around play. Where's he going? Where is he? There he is.
Oh, man.
Outside free for the score, 14-0 Doherty. Highlanders get the win, 35-14.
But it's not going to be easy. Nobody said it was. It's going to take a lot of heart. It's going to take a lot of character. But there's a hell of a lot of heart and character right here in this room. Let's go show them what T-Hawk football is all about. Let's go! Let's go!
Taylor Allen firing up Algonquin at Crocker Field. Historic Crocker Field, Fitchburg's workhorse, Sal Figueroa. Powering up the middle, setting his team up with third and manageable. After a third and manageable, Sal Figueroa gets the pigskin again and strides his way into the end zone for an early Red Raider touchdown.
Third and manageable.
Apparently now a little trickery in the formation for the T-Hawks.
TA!
And they're setting up a screen pass to Sean McFarland. Sean Farland. McFarland, I think, is the one of those animated TV shows. Sean Farland dancing around the defender, and he's pushed out of play shy of the end zone. Fourth and goal. Tomahawks going to the option. But the Red Raiders defense blowing up, and they stop him half a yard shy of the end zone. Fitchburg gets the win, 47-26. What is it, Family Guy?
I think it's
McFarland?
Seth MacFarlane.
There you go, thank you.
Northbridge hosting Oakmont LaSalle Field. Quite a singer as well. First play from scrimmage for the Rams. Jake Stasinski hooking up with Zach Roberts. Makes a great play on the ball. Roberts with a stiff arm. Woo. Roberts still on his feet. And he's finally dragged down at the 5-yard line.
I'll take current events for 100, Alec.
Rams giving it to Dan Plant, who powers in for the touchdown. 7-0 Northbridge. Don't get Kevin on your Trivial Pursuit team. Well, Oakmont responding.
80.
Justin Jameson, unless he's had a couple. Power run for a touchdown. Jameson's in. Second quarter, Northbridge a play action. Stasinski finding Aiden Fair, the former quarterback, just back. He's healthy again, makes the catch. 15-6 after the 2-point conversion. Spartans, Jameson McCartney, Mr. McCartney. There he goes, a nice cutback, and he's gone. 66 yards for the touchdown. It's 15-12. They were lighting up the board tonight in a cold day, but Holden Eagleson leading the defense on the two-point conversion stop. Eagleson and his little brother Sawyer both starting next to each other today for the Northbridge defense. Rams answer again. Plant plunging into the land of 6. 22-12 Northbridge. The Rams get the win. 35-25.
All right, you got it.
This is Wachusett. Welcome, welcome. Frigid mountaintop. First quarter, Wachusett, they're taking on Groton Dunstable. Gavin Mainzo gets outside, turns on the Jets. 57 yards to the touchdown. 7-0. The ghost of a Tupum Wheeler. Next series for Wachusett. Look at the hole. Cole Durkin going through 30 yards for the touchdown. 14-0. Remember that guy that gave us the wrong kicker? first game of the season.
We won't name names.
Big Green pouring it on Melky Shabo. Shaba hitting Manzo for a touchdown. 21-0 Wachusett. We thank Mark Peters, the offensive coordinator. Manzo again, great cut. He's gone 28-0 Wachusett. Mountaineers get the win tonight, 42-0.
What do you think the wind chill was up there?
Oh.
Millbury hosting West Boylston in the frozen swamp tonight. Second quarter, 8-6 Millbury, 4th and 1 on the 5. I double dog dare you to give it to Sean Westerland. Westerland running tough. Cuts it back, gets inches from the goal line. Next play. It is
Did you just double dog dare me?
Millbury powering into the land of 6. 14-6, tied at 14 at the half. Goes back to the old Christmas story. Third quarter, this is the wedge play to perfection. Look at the push right here. Ah! Ah! Everyone just pushing each other. That's old school on the playground. Kill the guy with the ball. That was what we used to call it.
Yep.
Couple plays later, David Rizzuto.
Don't try that at home, kids.
Tough TD run. 2014, West Boylston in front. And they're going for 2. Corey Shedd cuts it back, runs it in. 22-14, Lions in front. Next WB possession, Shedd running. Look at Shea right here. On the sideline, he's, get off me! Wings a guy away from him, and then he's off to the races. Shea sprinting down to the 15-yard line.
Yeah, he's tough. He's tough.
Rizzuto powering into the land of 6. 28-14, the WB gets the win. 36-14, your final. Rossi had it down to the wood tonight.
Oh, baby.
When the Aztecs go marching in again. Assabet and Blackstone Millville tonight. First quarter scoreless game, BMR throwing. Mark Juarez picking it off for Assabet. It sets up Justin Phillips on the QB sweep. Phillips in for the touchdown, 6-0 Assabet in front. Second quarter. It's a quarterback run from BMR. Robbie Seifring is into the end zone, and the Chargers are up 7-6. Aztecs, Phillips on the draw. Phillips, good run. Into the end zone, 12-7, Assabet's in front. The QBs are ruling the day. Seifring coming back with a quarterback run for 6. 14-12, BMR in front. Back and forth we go. Phillips on the bootleg. Phillips cuts it back. Land of 6 for Phillips. 20-14, Aztecs in front. Fourth quarter, BMR, Seifring hooking up with Anthony Felice for the touchdown. 21-20, BMR in front. The shootout continues. Aztecs, Mike DiPlacido. He's got 6. It's 28-21, Assabet. BMR, Seifring, beautiful throw. Jake Wolensack with a nice catch in the end zone. We're tied up at 28 all with 7:07 to play. Minute 11 left in the game. Phillips on the sneak. Tack on the 2-point conversion after this touchdown. Assabet wins a shootout, 36-28.
All right, look at the wind at the General's Den, and look at every pylon was down. We have a pylon down. 22-14 North, second quarter, North and Quabbin. Ryan Malkowski hitting Devin Thomas. We're tied at 22. Then it's Javon Torres connecting with Kwaku Saforo for touchdown. Conversion is good. North led 30-22 at the half. North on the move. Ball comes out. It is scooped up by Quabbin. This is fourth quarter action now. Falling drive. Malkowski to Travis Lamfer. And there goes Lamfer. He's a record-setting receiver. 2-point conversion no good. 30-28 North. After a turnover on downs. Here comes Colby Smith for Quabbin. Gets to the sideline. And he goes 30-plus before being brought down near the 15-yard line. Next play, Malkowski. Scrambling. Oh, and he's drilled by the Polar Bears.
Wow.
Malkowski then to Smith. He's in for a touchdown. 2-point conversion is good. The Panthers take the lead 36-30. Ferocious comeback. Malkowski to Drew Rimet. 42-30. Panthers score 20 unanswered in the fourth to win it.
Wow. Aspet Valley, that's a huge win at home, beating BMR in a game that was really exciting. Back and forth, last team to have the ball is going to win. That's the way it played out.
Hey, you know, big night down at LaSalle Field. Northbridge taking on a very good Oakmont team. These guys weren't in the playoffs, but they battled, man. You thought this was a playoff game tonight. Stand out to both those teams, both their coaching staffs, for getting their guys ready.
And another big win for the Doherty football program. They bounced back after a tough loss in the playoffs a week ago to beat the Hill. More of the Frenzy coming your way.
The Friday Night Football Frenzy is brought to you by the Sullivan Group, the Central Mass Safety Council, Nichols College, Berterra Nissan of Auburn, Interstate Battery, Worcester Railers Hockey Club, Holy Cross Athletics, Milford Federal, and Gucci's Fine Jewelry.
All right, welcome back. Well, we got some prep school football tonight. We don't get to see Worcester Academy that much. Worcester Academy dealing with a lot of injuries, too. 7 of 8 of their PGs out tonight with injuries, taking on a talented Cheshire Academy team that has a bunch of Division I scholarship players. There's Dave Dykeman, the former Worcester Academy coach, now leading Cheshire Academy against his old team. He's a great guy. Coached with Dan Allen at Holy Cross as well.
He looks psyched to see you. Oh, there he is.
Excited.
He smiled. All right.
He sent a running back to Notre Dame last year and a wide receiver to Michigan. That's a big-time program. That's the third quarter. Frankie Polito recovers for Worcester Academy. Sam Boltruzek then with a tough run for the Hilltoppers. Third down, Zach Girardi trying to grab the high snap, and he gets tattooed. Cheshire recovers the fumble. Girardi's the tough kid. Fourth down, Worcester Academy defense coming up big. Aiden Bisconi with a big tackle. Hilltoppers hold. Cheshire gets the win tonight, 26-0, your final.
All right, North Middlesex and Leominster in a big one. North Middlesex, Josh LeBlanc forced out of the pocket, firing downfield, intercepted by Mike Viola. Sweet music, Mike Viola coming back the other way. Very next play, Leominster looking to throw. And the Patriots step up on defense. Ty Clementson with a nice play for the interception. In a game of hot potato now, the Blue Devils, Connor Marchand gets inside angle and keeps the action going. Another pick. Some momentum now, Leominster. Adam Couch, he had a big game rushing the football, able to bounce outside, and he's going into the end zone for a touchdown. Chad Gardner of the Sentinel reports that 3 Leominster players had 100 yards rushing today. Patriots need a big play. Adam Fournier answers with a big rushing touchdown here, but Leominster gets the win, 42-14.
All right, we got David Prouty at Murdoch. First quarter, Murdoch's James Anderson with the QB keeper, fighting through the pile, and then he breaks free. Anderson off to the races, and the Blue Devils going up 8-0. Next drive, Murdoch's Sam Drake with a solid chunk of yardage for the Blue Devils, and some tough running, too. Takes a good poke at the end of that one.
If you go to Toy Town, don't get cheated.
A few plays later, Ryan Thera gets the handoff, runs right, and right into the end zone. 16-0 Murdoch in front. Prouty looking to respond. It's a QB keeper. But Stephen Lemieux swallows up the QB. That's a big-time stick. He's looking for the Chuck Cecil hit of the night. Second quarter, Murdoch driving. Fumble on the play. Liam Donahue recovering the football. Prouty could not take advantage, so Murdoch gets it back. Thera hitting the sidelines and adios. Thera with a 25-yard touchdown run, 24-0 Blue Devils. Murdoch with a big win at home tonight, 44-18.
All right, Quabog at Gardner tonight, 6-0 Cougars leading at the half. Third quarter, Gardner looking to air it out, but the defense for Quabog very strong, picking up a sack. Fourth quarter, Quabog, 4th and goal. Brennan Gillette is into the end zone. It's his second touchdown of the day, 12-0 Cougars. Quabog looking for 2. But Zach Lemoyne breaks it up. Nice play for the Gardner defense. Gardner looking to respond. There's a battle for the football in the scrum here. And Matthew Griffin is going to come away with the football for Quabog. Next drive, Keegan Moynihan. He had 100 yards on the ground. Did a nice job for the Cougars today, picking up good yardage there. 4th and goal, Quabog going for the end zone. Wildcats coming up with another stop. Quabog gets a win. It's been a very tough week at Quabog. They have a reason to smile tonight. 12-6, your final.
Abby Kelly and Southbridge. First quarter, scoreless game. Barima Owusu finding a little sliver, and that's all he needs. Owusu is off to touchdown town. 7-0 Bears. Southbridge trying to answer. But Casper Parafinowicz playing pinball wizard for the interception. It's a big pick. It's a nice return, too. And it leads to this. QB Matt Kerr. Kerr off on an expedition, cuts it back, breaks a tackle, spins through another. Kerr, a tough runner and a good leader. Into the end zone, 13-0, Abby Kelly in front. Southbridge. Little trick play, option pass. Julian Vasquez hauls it in for the touchdown. The Pioneers are on the board. It's 13-7. Abby Kelly has the answer, though, and it's Delvin Atafa. Atafa's into the land of 6. Abby Kelly's got a 19-7 advantage. Second quarter action. Greg Asari comes a calling. Asari stays on his feet, weaving his way on the cutback. He's got speed, he's got power, he's got strength. Asari's got it all, and he's got a long touchdown run as well. 75 yards on the score. Abby Kelly gets the win tonight, 34-7 on the road.
All right, this afternoon, Burncoat hosting Hudson. A few of the Hardy fans keeping warm. I don't know, is Pete Conti up there somewhere? 14-0 Hudson, second quarter. Burncoat's Nicholas LaCantori to Matthew Misa. Next drive, it's Hudson's Tony Francolini rushing. Going up the middle there, picking up good yards. Francolini handoff again. Here he comes. He's going in for a touchdown. 2-point conversion is good. 22-0 Hawks. As time expires, LaCantori is throwing downfield. He's got a guy. Flag on the play. Can't enter a defensive penalty, so the QB is taking it himself into the end zone. 22-6 Hudson at the half. Hudson gets the win, 36-14.
Pete Conti was in a t-shirt, just had fireballs to keep him warm, the hot balls. Third quarter, we got Maynard and Air Shirley. Maynard's up 14-6. Panthers with the ball. Stephen Lawton fakes the handoff, and he'll run it himself. And Lawton's got a big first down. Later in the quarter, Lawton on the run. Lawton taking off. Great defense from the Maynard Tigers. They strip the football, and they come up with the ball. Now, Tommy Smith is your Maynard QB. Yes, it is official. Maynard has the ball. And they've got it, and they're going to hold it high. And here's Tommy Smith powering through, but now Smitty is ripped. The ball is ripped free from Thomas Smith, and the Panthers' Marcus Field recovers. He comes up with the football. So back and forth we go. Jubilation, as you should be excited after you come up with a big fumble. Now it's Lawton. Lawton with another big first down. Like the way the QB's finishing those runs. Maynard goes on to win this one. 30-6, though, is your final.
Maynard! St. Bernard's and Lunenburg tonight. First quarter, let's pick this one up. St. Bernard's, little toss out to Walter Morales Jr. And he's off to the races. The young man can fly. And he's going into the end zone for a touchdown for St. Bernard's. They're going to go for 2. Why not? Zach Legros punches it in. 8-0 Bernardians. Still first quarter. St. Bernard's with the ball. It's Morales Jr. again. Bouncing outside. Good look at him here. He's going to be knocked out of bounds just shy of the red zone. Same drive, fourth down, second quarter. Dezine Figueroa fakes the handoff. Now he's rolling out. Finds Benjamin Shaw for the touchdown. 14-0 St. Bernard's. They get the win, 34-6. Your final.
Well, that Abby Kelly win is a good one for the Bears. And again, that Abby Kelly coaching staff doing a great job. The kids are doing a great job, and they're building that program week by week, year by year. Still a very young program. Big win for them tonight.
Big win for Harold Ogilvy and Maynard tonight. You know, Maynard, last time you were there, I think you had a haircut.
I did.
And,
it was similar to this, except it was fluty. Cut right down the middle.
Good win for those guys. Big win for Quabog. It's been a tough year.
Yeah.
It's been a tough week at Quabog, and they played with heavy hearts tonight because of their classmates who were killed tragically in an accident this week. And they had a big win tonight. It meant a lot to the guys and the coaches on the Quabog staff.
Yeah, that's a community that's coming together and trying to heal together as well. When we come back, we have soccer district championship highlights for you. Stay with us.
The Friday Night Football Frenzy is presented by Bay State Savings Bank, the law offices of Joseph J. Carigula, Worcester State University, Worcester Railers Hockey Club, and Unibank.
These soccer highlights brought to you by Sean Mulcahy, appearing at Frank's on Shrewsbury Street tomorrow. Algonquin, the crowd's bundled. Algonquin Marlboro Division I District Championship. Scoreless game in the first half. Marlboro attacking. Pedro Pino feeds Andre Faria. And that is a one-touch goal, and Marlboro has a 1-0 lead. Algonquin answering. Alex Lemieux hammers it, and in for the goal. But hold on. Amidst the celebration, the official holds up the flag. There was offsides. It negates the goal.
Was that Tony?
It was Tony. Our man Tony cannot believe it. Down the other end, the Panthers working hard, keeping the ball inside the 18. Pinho rifles one. Just over the crossbar. Tony Conti on the game. Seahawks, John Hayden with a good corner kick. It's punched away. Marlboro's your district champs. They win tonight 3-0. The final.
All right, top-seeded Holy Name in Nipmuc. This is the D3 soccer CMass final, also at Neshoba. They had hot cocoa in the booth if you went up there, Kev.
Pour it in your shoes.
Oh, first half, Nipmuc's Jordan Andrade with the goal off the cross from Nathan Vance. 1-0 Warriors. They were going into the wind, and they get a 1-0 lead. Then it's Michael David Schofer. This is a great ball. Vance on the run, buries it. It's 2-0 Warriors. Holy Name trying to answer. With the wind at his back, Axel Ariza, the free kick just sailing over the crossbar from 30 yards out. A little later, it's Henry Osei with a bid. Colby Hegarty with the save for Nipmuc. Nipmuc's defense, Owen Lucas, Colin Flanagan, Michael David Schofer and company were awesome. They are tough. 5-1, the Warriors are district champs.
Bromfield and Hopedale, Division IV, boys soccer finals. First half. Trojans getting on the board first. Kyle Schoenberg with the great cross, and Riel DeRuiter fires it home. It's 1-0 Bromfield in front. Bromfield again. Off the throw-in, DeRuiter. The cross. Jake Catalina. Header is knocked in by Charlie Pappas. 2-0 Bromfield in front now. More from the Trojans. The blast by Pappas. Great save by Charlie Swift, but DeRuiter is there for the rebound. He buries it. 3-0 Bromfield in front. The Mohawks are back for Bromfield. Hopedale gets the answer on the corner kick. Griffin Nosek. Header deflected off a Bromfield defender for the goal, cutting the lead to 3-1. Bromfield, though, your district champs as they win it 6-1 is your final.
All right, here's what we have tomorrow. Commerce Bank Field. We'll be, well, I mean, we may be there. I'll be there.
The Royal We.
Bring a slice of pizza if you can for me between the 11 and 2. Bartlett and Neshoba Tech is your first game at 11 a.m. D8. Then it's Leicester and Valley Tech, 2 p.m. D7, and Auburn and Nipmuc in D5 at 5 o'clock.
All right, up at Doyle Field in Leominster. You got Marlboro and Neshoba at 11 a.m. Great rematch of a game that went into double overtime early in the season. Neshoba won that game. St. Peter, Marion, and Littleton don't see each other, don't have common opponents. That game's at 2 o'clock, and then at 5. The granddaddy of them all, Shrewsbury and St. John's. Oh, Nelly, the rematch. And this is a game, the Shrewsbury-St. John's game, I think one thing that could factor into the game big is weather. If it's it's not supposed to be as windy as it was today, but if it is as cold tomorrow as it was tonight, it's difficult to hold on to the football. The football doesn't have any give when it's cold. It's like a slippery rock, so it's hard. You talk about fumbles, wide receivers trying to catch the ball, and most importantly for both teams, both quarterbacks throw the ball great. If it's hard for them to get a grip on the football, if they have to use a glove, that's going to change things up, and it could alter the game.
Who are you picking?
I'll tell you what.
Do you have a pick? No pick?
No, I'll say this.
Costa wants a pick.
I said to Jay Costa, Until you're defeated as the champion, you're the favorite. So my favorite is going to be St. John's. Again, I think by 1 score, but I think it comes down to which defense can stop the other team 3 times. One defense stops the other 3 times, they win the game.
I like Shrewsbury, but I'm not going to be at the game, so they can't get mad at me.
No, they can't.
I like Shrewsbury. Talk to the kids this week. They are focused. John Aloisi, he is like a mastermind there, and no disrespect to anybody else, but he really had seemed to have a different level of focus this week. So Shrewsbury, I think, looks good, and I like the Colonials to upset. Mm-hmm. They are the champs, though.
Well, that's the thing.
John,
right.
Listen, you got 2 Holy Cross guys going head-to-head, and Aloisi and Andreoli,
right.
2 of the great coaches and great coaching staffs in Central Mass.
And one thing that people forget when you just look at the score of the last game is Shrewsbury was going in for the go-ahead score. They had the ball on the 2-yard line, first and goal, with about 4 minutes and change left in the game. St. John's holds, they get a pick in the end zone, then they get the touchdown to put it away. Some interesting games that Leicester, BVT. Archie's team beat Leicester 21-7 earlier in the year, so now Leicester's out for revenge. Padini is running the ball very, very well. A lot better now than he did then, but you look at what Archie has done, turning that whole starting rotation over. They graduated almost all their starters a year ago. They've done a great job, and they're playing with confidence.
They've had to do it differently, too. They've had some injuries and had to mix things up a little bit. BVT is a very tough physical game. That will be interesting. Another physical matchup, Auburn and Nipmuc. Mm-hmm. And, they haven't seen each other this year. A lot of defense in that game. That game could be over in 90 minutes the way those teams run the football. Nipmuc is a favorite, I'd say, in that one, and they have been awesome defensively throughout the year.
Some big play capabilities on both sides, too, with St. Peter, Marion, and Littleton. Just a reminder, tomorrow night at 10:30, it is our Super Bowl special. We will bring you highlights from all 6 Super Bowl games, plus post-game reaction from the players and coaches tomorrow night at 10:30. The St. Peter's-Littleton game is intriguing because they don't play each other, and we're going to take a break. Man of the match time when we come back. All right, man of the match time. Now, the Abby Kelly team had a handful of different guys scoring touchdowns tonight. Greg Asari had 164 yards rushing on just 11 carries and a couple touchdowns. But I'm going to give my man of the match to the offensive line for Abby Kelly because they paved the way tonight for a lot of different guys to get into the end zone.
Ryan Malkowski, man of the match, the quarterback for Quabbin. He's thrown all kinds of touchdowns, but he had to really race his team back into this one today. 20 points in that fourth quarter. Quabbin's QB, my man of the match.
We want to say thank you, too, to our friends at Cold Stone Creamery down at 146 in Millbury, bringing in some ice cream for us tonight.
Yeah, this shake has powered me throughout the whole
Always
evening.
Outstanding. And you know what? The greatest hockey player of all time is going to be in Worcester tomorrow night. Bobby Orr dropping the ceremonial first puck at the Railers game. He and Derek Sanderson will drop the first puck. The best player of all time, number 4, Bobby Orr, Perry Sound, Ontario.
A lot of people talking about your hair, Kev.
This is kind of like a hockey do.
Get it going.
It's long in the back, like one of the pioneers. My hair and your beard. It's a good combination.